For chapter 6, the prototyping, it was like, it gave the example of the girl who has been doing her job for like 35 years and then had finally been like, I don't think I want to do this anymore, and more like a rediscovery that she had, and like how she was like kind of stuck and not able to like figure out what she wanted to do because her interests were so big, and so kind of people were just like, oh, just start somewhere and like just commit to something, but she didn't want to commit to something that she knew that she didn't want to do maybe. And so for prototyping, it's pretty much like getting a plan and build prototypes and like talk to people within, like try the within, like try all these things to like then hopefully like build your thing and see like, do I actually like this? And then so it really took me like to like job shadowing. I think that's like kind of where I got like my like where this kind of like the idea, that's how it was like in my mind. And so like essentially when I was like in middle school or whatever, we did the job shadowing thing, and so people would choose one person to like go job shadow. And so I job shadowed my third grade teacher, which I really don't want to teach, but I was like, I want to see like what his life's about, all this stuff. And so essentially now like going into my 3 like plans, like if I was to do like opening up a franchise or say Dutch Bros, like how I'm kind of like looking at now, looking at people who have like done that, and so like Kevin and Carrie, or like people who've done Mobster, which a Mobster is someone who travels and opens up new Dutch Broses, and one of those people trained me, and I feel like anyone would easily be willing to talk to me about that because everyone at Dutch Bros is really nice. The photography, like even just talking to my friends at Whitworth who are like in the photography classes, like get to know them more and like start up and like start hanging out with them more, like easily been able to like expose myself to more photography. And then like the country bar, like if that was like that is one of my plans, because right now I could actually consider it being a really possibility. Once I turn 21, just like going to those, like seeing how bars are run and like seeing like what I want out of each one and like making it my own unique one. And so like those things are good and was enjoying. So like essentially just like job shadowing like who I want to be. And so like I like that it says like the experience part of it, because just like talking to them doesn't always get you the perfect experience, but like being able to like expand your social circle and like your people, you can like get experiences through that. And so just like talking to people, like yeah, like I right now have been like picking up shifts at other stands, and so like seeing how like other stands work, other stands are involved, and like gathering myself with more people. And so I really liked also like the framing a good question, warming up, brainstorm itself, and like the rules for brainstorming. And so like go for quantity, not quality. And so like essentially a lot of people think like, oh, if I'm thinking of an idea, I need to have it be a really good idea. Like no, if you have a whole bunch of little ideas, you can really build off of that one idea, or a bunch of little ones to make that like perfect one idea. And then said defer judgment and do not censor ideas. And I think that like honestly this is like in my life right now, I'm like really trying not to be judgmental, and like also I don't really care if people judge me for what I think is fun and what I'm believing in. And so like that's a good like just a reminder, even like if I'm brainstorming an idea like in my head, like really don't think about what anyone else has to say about it, because it's like my idea and what I want to do. Like yes, you can take other people's opinions, but don't really like take them like to full judgment, because like if it's really just starting, like have them build off of it and like get suggestions rather than just like a complete judgment. And like the third one, like build ideas off the others, like because other people have a very good mind too, and you don't live the same experience as someone else does. And so like people have a different mindset of you. People can see things like I'm always go go go, but like some people really like to sit down like with the idea, really think it through first. And so like someone like that and someone like me could come together. And then just like the framing, naming and framing questions of the outcome, like just like you see, I don't know, like it's just like a cool idea, like the rules of brainstorming. Like I've never really thought of like a rule of it. I usually just like write it all on a piece of paper. And so like it just says like the brainstorm creates like energy and momentum like towards your goal. And with like community support and people you trust, like I think that honestly, like you can go in the right direction no matter what you want to do. And so like even if my like stepping stones aren't set right now, like I do think that like in the future it'd easily be like able to do, and I think that that's a good idea. And so this chapter was good.